Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about coordination chemistry. In this unit we are going to learn about nature, bonding, nomenclature, isomerism and applications of coordination compounds. At first we see a brief introduction of coordination chemistry. Coordination chemistry is the study of coordination compounds that have a central atom surrounded by a certain number of negative ions or neutral molecules with unshared pair of electrons known as ligands. Example: hexaamine cobalt 3 ion, hexachlorido cobalt 3 ion. Let us consider this compound. In this compound, the central cobalt atom is surrounded by 6 ammonia molecules. So, this compound is called as coordination compound. Let us consider this compound. In this compound, the central cobalt atom is surrounded by 6 Cl minus ions. So, this compound is called as coordination compounds. Generally, D block elements have more tendency to form coordination compounds. Coordination compounds are also called as coordination complexes. The name coordination complex is derived from the Latin words coordinatus and complexus, which mean arrange and hold respectively. Next title is central atom. In coordination compounds, an atom which accepts a pair of electron is called as central atom. This electron acceptor is also called as Lewis acid. Example: hexaamine cobalt 3 ion. In this compound, the central atom is cobalt. This is because it accepts a pair of electron from each ammonia molecule. Next title is ligand. In coordination compounds, molecule or ion which donates a pair of electron to the central atom is called as ligand. This electron donor is also called as Lewis base. Example: hexaamine cobalt 3 ion. In this compound, ligand is ammonia molecule. This is because each ammonia molecule donate a pair of electron to the central atom. Next title is coordinate bond. In coordination compounds, ligands are attached to the central atom by coordinate bond. Coordinate bond is a covalent bond in which both electrons necessary for the bond formation are provided by one of the combining atoms. Example: hexaamine cobalt 3 ion. In this compound, the central cobalt atom is surrounded by 6 coordinate bonds. Let us consider this bond. For this bond formation, one of the combining atoms donates a pair of electron. So, this bond is called as coordinate bond. Example: hemoglobin. It is a coordination compound of Fe2 plus ion. It acts as an oxygen transporter in human being. Cobalamin. It is an essential vitamin. It is a coordination compound of cobalt. Chlorophyll. It is a coordination compound of magnesium. It is present in plants. It acts as a photosensitizer in photosynthesis. Coordination compounds are used as catalysts in chemical industries. Example: Wilkinson catalyst. This catalyst is used in the hydrogenation of alkenes. Ziegler-Natta catalyst. This catalyst is used in the polymerization of ethene. Next title: coordination compounds and double salts. First we discuss about salts. Salts are chemical compounds. They are formed by the neutralization of acid by a base. Example, sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is formed by the neutralization of hydrochloric acid by sodium hydroxide base, that is HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus water. Salt is classified into two types. They are simple salts and addition compounds or molecular compounds. First, we discuss about simple salts. Simple salts are chemical compounds. They are formed by the neutralization of acid by a base. Example, potassium chloride salt. Potassium chloride is formed by the neutralization of hydrochloric acid by potassium hydroxide base, that is HCl plus KOH gives KCl plus water. Simple salts dissociate in water into the component ions. Solution of simple salt exhibits the properties of its component ions. Simple salt contains only one basic radical and one acid radical. In potassium chloride, basic radical is K plus ion and acid radical is Cl minus ion. First, we discuss about double salts. Addition compounds which are formed by the evaporation of solution containing two or more simple salts in equimolar ratio are called as double salts. Example, more salt whose molecular formula is FeSO4 NH4 twice SO4 6H2O, that is ferrous sulfate ammonium sulfate hexahydrate. More salt is formed by the evaporation of solution containing two simple salts, namely ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate in equimolar ratio. They exhibit their properties only in solid state. They dissociate in solution into the component ions. Ferrous sulfate, ammonium sulfate, hexahydrate in solution gives Fe2 plus ion, ammonium ion and sulfate ion. They lose their identity in solution. They give the test for all the component ions. Example, more salt gives the test for the presence of its component ions, namely Fe2 plus, NH4 plus and SO42 minus ion. Coordination compounds are formed from Lewis acid and Lewis base. Example, potassium ferrithiocyanate. Potassium ferrithiocyanate is formed by the reaction of ferrichloride and potassium thiocyanate. FeCl3 plus 6KSEn gives K3Fe SCN6 plus 3KCl. They exhibit their properties in solid state as well as aqueous solution. They do not dissociate in solution into their component ions. They do not lose their identity in solution. They do not give the test for all the component ions. Example, aqueous solution of potassium ferrithiocyanate does not answer the presence of Fe2 plus and Cn minus ions. Sir, the next title is coordination compounds. Coordination compounds are formed from Lewis acid and Lewis base. Example, potassium ferrithiocyanate. When ferrichloride solution is treated with potassium thiocyanate solution, potassium ferrithiocyanate is formed. That is, FeCl3 plus 6KSCN gives K3FeSCN6 plus 3KCl. They exhibit their properties in solid state as well as aqueous solution. They do not dissociate in solution into the component ions. Example, potassium ferrithiocyanate dissociates into K plus and FeSCN6 minus 3 ions in solution. Here K plus is a simple cation and FeSCN6 minus 3 is a complex anion. This complex anion does not dissociate into Fe2 plus and Cn minus ion in solution. They do not lose their identity in solution. They do not give the test for all the component ions. Example, aqueous solution of potassium ferrithiocyanate does not answer the presence of Fe2 plus and Cn minus ions. Next title is Werner's theory. Every metal element has two types of valence. They are primary valence or ionizable valence. Secondary valence or non-ionizable valence. Example, hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride. In this compound, primary valence of cobalt is plus 3 and secondary valence is 6. Primary valence represents the oxygen state of central atom. It is always satisfied by negative ions. Example, hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride. In this compound, primary valence of cobalt is plus 3 and is satisfied by 3Cl minus ions. To find out the primary valence of the central atom, we should use this formula. Oxygen state of central atom plus number of ligands into charge on the ligand is equal to net charge on the complex. Example, hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride dissociates into hexaamine cobalt 3 ion and Cl minus ion. Let us consider this complex cation. In this complex, central atom is cobalt, ligand is ammonia. In this compound, the primary valence of cobalt is unknown, so it is taken as X plus number of ligand is 6 into charge of the ligand is 0, since ammonia is a neutral molecule, is equal to charge on the complex, that is plus 3. Therefore, X is equal to plus 3. This represents the oxygen state of central atom, namely cobalt. Primary valence of central metal atom is positive in most of the cases and 0 in some cases. Example, tetramine nickel 2 ion. In this compound, primary valence of nickel is +2. Let us consider the primary valence of nickel is X plus number of ligand, in this case is equal to 4, into charge on the ligand is 0, is equal to charge on the complex, that is +2. X, therefore X is equal to +2. This represents primary valence or oxidation state of the central atom. Second example, tetracarbonyl nickel. In this compound, the primary valence of nickel atom is 0. Let us consider the primary valence of nickel is X plus number of ligand is equal to 4 into charge on the ligand is 0, is equal to charge on the complex, that is 0. Therefore, X is equal to 0. This represents primary valence or oxidation state of the central atom. Secondary valence represents the coordination number of the central metal atom. It is always satisfied by negative ions or neutral molecules. Example 1, hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride. In this compound, secondary valence of cobalt is 6 and is satisfied by 6 ammonia molecules. Second example, pentaamine chlorido cobalt 3 chloride. In this compound, the secondary valence of cobalt is 6 and is satisfied by 5 ammonia molecules and 1 Cl minus ion. There are two spheres of attraction around the central atom in a coordination compound. They are inner sphere or coordination sphere, outer sphere or ionization sphere. Groups that present in the inner sphere are firmly attached to the central atom, so they cannot be separated. Groups that present in the outer sphere are loosely bound to the central atom, so they can be separated when the compound is dissolved in a suitable solvent. Example, hexaamine cobalt 3 chloride. Here, around this cobalt, 6 ammonia molecules are present in the inner sphere and 3 Cl minus ions are present in outer sphere. Groups that present in the inner sphere are firmly attached to the central atom, so they cannot be separated. Groups that present in the outer sphere are loosely bound to the central atom, so they can be separated easily when the coordination compound is dissolved in a suitable solvent. Primary valence is non-directional in nature. This means that groups that satisfy the primary valence of the central atom can approach the central atom in any direction. Secondary valence is directional in nature. This means that groups which satisfy the secondary valency of the central atom only approach the central atom in a particular direction. Geometry of the complex is determined by the spatial arrangement of the groups that satisfy the secondary valence of the central atom. If the secondary valence of central atom is 6, it has octahedral geometry. Example, hexaamine cobalt 3 ion. In this case, the secondary valence of cobalt is 6. So, it has octahedral geometry. If the secondary valence of the central atom is 4, it has either tetrahedral or square planar geometry. Example, tetraamine nickel 2 ion. In this compound, the secondary valence of nickel atom is 4, so it has tetrahedral geometry. Tetracyanidonickellate 2 ion. In this compound, the secondary valence of nickel atom is 4. It has square planar geometry.